We are celebrating the end of Season 9 of 2K TV with community members. We have got Demi, Aaliyah, and Watch Me Work. They're gonna go with LD2K and Rodney in the wreck and hopefully get some W's on today's episode of Team 2K TV versus the world. What's going on? Welcome to the show again, you guys. Thanks so much for joining us. How are you feeling today?
It feels great. I mean, I'm excited to be on here. You know, it's always good to be able to come on 2K TV.
Bucks foul. Spencer Dinwiddie. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Charlotte. MP. Taking 2 shots. Spencer Dinwiddie. MP. 3. Out of bounds. Charlotte ball. MP for 3. MP. MP. Milwaukee timeout. Let's give a big welcome to the floor, your forward crew. Williams, assisted by MP. 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 Bucks call timeout. Defensive foul. Jared Vanderbilt. First personal foul. First. MP. Two minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes. MP. 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 3 points. MP. At the end of the first quarter, the score, your Bucks 7, the away team 31. And here come your forward crew. Substitution on the court. MP. Hornets foul. Lonnie Walker the fourth. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bucks. Take it. Two minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes. MP. 3. MP. 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 Assistant, Williams. For 3! MP. That's the end of the first half with a score. Your Bucks 21. The away team 62. Charlotte Fowler. Mark Williams. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks. MP. MP for 3. MP. MP. Assist goes to LaMelo Ball. MP. Mark Williams. MP. MP. 3 points. MP. Charlotte foul. MP. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court. MP. 3. Charlotte foul. MP. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Alec Burks. At the line for 2. MP. Hornets timeout call.
Start it.
And the loudest section gets a free t-shirt. Make some noise! Substitution for your Bucks. Derek Jones Jr. Drew Holiday. MP. MP. Milwaukee foul. Derek Jones Jr. First personal foul. At the line. MP. MP. Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes. Drew Holiday for three. Bucks foul. Cole. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Charlotte. MP. At the line for two. Bucks foul. Drew Holiday. First personal foul. At the line for the Hornets, MP. Shooting one. Out of bounds. Bucks ball.
Go over. Over.
MP. Milwaukee foul. DeLon Wright. First personal foul. Shooting for Charlotte. That's the end of the game. We appreciate you coming out here tonight and cheering your teams on. Please get home safe, and we'll see you at our next event.
All right, here we are together in the rec, and I'm going to put my rec sweats on just so I can see a little crystal clear and get this W.
LG looking spiffy right now.
Watching work, you wearing slip-ons?
Yeah.
Hey, you know, we call those the jailhouse works right there.
All right, let's go.
You should be off still.
It's
Ratchet. Let's go. Big
Oh, yeah.
buckets.
And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now. I can see why they're considering it.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup.
Look
On the wings, it's Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. Maxi Kleba is out there at Bryant. And it's Doncic in at the one spot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Smitty, during his NBA career, Justice Winslow has proven to be a terrific defender, but when healthy.
And a versatile one as well. He's someone that can D-up guards and bigs. A guy that takes pride in making things difficult for opposing players. You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
Bryant. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Winslow. Grant for 3. Bryant with the rebound. 2 big marks there, you're right. And the last 2 lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets.
Yes, that goes in.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to Dallas.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that when one thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night. This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Bryant's got 6 points.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Grant the pass to Lillard. And here is Grant. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Clock at 2. Winslow's shot is off. The Mavericks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Doncic.
Timeout.
And Dallas calls their first timeout of the game. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. The game plan going in, it was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking, and if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
So it's the Mavericks now. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lillard against Doncic. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Misses the layup.
Oh my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
He got that one up quick.
Timeout.
8 points for MP.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Simons finds Winslow. Got that one from Nurkic.
Selfish basketball by Winslow. Always focus on the team's offensive success.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
One of those guys who stuffs the stat sheet. Nurkic is a double-double machine who also picks up a few steals and assists.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Simons kicks to Grant. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Nurkic also eats up a lot of space inside.
Greg, at 6'11", 290, he'll do the dirty work for you. He's also a powerful player with plenty of tricks inside.
Wood, he's checked in for Dallas. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Sharp. To the paint. Here's Eubanks. The second chance effort. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Now, here's Bryant. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Eubanks, no good.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Here's Sharp after the made shot from Bryant, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Dinwiddie.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The 3 from Bryant, another 3 for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Payton passes to Grant. The fader. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Minutes ahead, they lead by 13. And we'll be back to this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, they've got Dwight Powell. Reggie Bullock is out there with Luka Doncic. And there's Bryant, and it's Hardaway in at the 3 spot. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Portland was tremendous. He scored 46 points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Greg, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary
And so it's Dallas, out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic is out there with Winslow, and it's Grant in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Nurkic can't hit.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And here's Bryant for good, another from three.
And all season long, he's been nothing but money from beyond the arc.
You're right. He's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to third most three-pointers in a single season. And it's sent back by Bryant.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Good on the three-point shot.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor. And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
The three, and again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Lillard the pass to Simons. Now Grant.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
Lillard outside. Clock at 6. To end the run. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Here's Nurkic. The rebound by Bryant. Bryant's got 7 rebounds in the game.
It's been a rough.
Connects again from distance.
and his incredible shooting season continues.
Oh, up the history charts he climbs, GA, now tied for third all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, he's put up zeros for an entire quarter. Not the way you try to get back into this ball game.
Another from three.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for third most threes in the season.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim, he ends a huge run by the Mavs.
Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Buries the long-range jumper.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes it to Grant. There's 45 seconds left in the third. And it's Lillard missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
The shot's good from Bryant.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Grant outside. Pass to Simons. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Simons has got 5.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Lillard against Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A player like Nurkic is a good piece for anyone.
Brown is checked in for Nurkic. Then for the Mavericks, Ryan is checked in for Powell. Bertanis comes in for Christian Wood. And Josh Green subbed in for Doncic. Here's Eubanks. It's going to go that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. On the court for the Mavericks, Reggie Bullock is out there with Green. Then there's Bryant. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward. The pass to Grant. Fourth quarter still young, just over that play.
Yo, watch him. Ball. Get the ball.
Bryant with the rebound.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Well, you're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Watford's checked in, and Walker's subbed in for Jeremy Grant. And Dallas with a change here, too. Campazzo's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And here's Bryant for 3, and again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Back to Payton. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Will it go? Portland again missing. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Mavericks.
Hey, set one right here, set one.
A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Pass to Payton.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
And Portland making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Bryant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The topic of parity is always front and center with the NBA. So, Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
Well, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets, so parity will always be a factor.
Mavericks making a switch here. Ntilikina's checked in, and it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Dallas has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Launches it. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Passes it to Watford. Three-pointer on the way. Nailed from three-point land.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Connects again from distance.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
And here's Bryant for 3. Good, another from 3.
He is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands, GA, by himself for third place in most threes all time. Back to Johnson.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Walker the pass to Watford. Over Green. The shot by Watford, no good. Here's Dallas. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot's good from Bryant.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Brown finds Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 5 to shoot. Can they get it? Bryant with the rebound. Three-pointer. Good, that's another bucket.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
I mean, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What a historic night. Dallas calls timeout. What's your take, guys?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
In my opinion, I think they're looking to make a substitution, but let's see out of the timeout.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance. Off the inbound pass. Off target with that shot. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.